Welcome my top 10 people I would trust with my last slice of pizza. Please remember this is not financial advice.
Bitcoin is bouncing from the 50-day EMA, but it's running into resistance at last week's open. Bulls are getting closer to some major resistance levels, and if Bitcoin can break through them, June's lower high could become the obvious target. But is that actually bullish, or could it be the final liquidity sweep before another move lower? I'm still leaning bearish overall. Bitcoin has reclaimed several important technical levels, but the bigger trend hasn't fully changed. My base case remains that Bitcoin first pushes higher, takes out June's lower high, and grabs the liquidity sitting above it, and then reverses lower toward liquidity pools underneath. The key level I'm watching is around $67,000, where the short-term holder realized price lines up with June's lower high. This makes 67k a major resistance zone. If Bitcoin breaks above it and holds, the bearish thesis become much weaker and we could see a continuation higher. ETF net flows have been positive for the last 5 days, showing continued demand. Funding rates, however, remain positive. That tells us traders are still leaning long, which can become fuel for a downside move if the market starts moving against them. Bitcoin is also trading much closer to its yearly low than its yearly high, showing that the broader market structure is still weak. Seasonality also favors caution. August and September have historically been two of Bitcoin's weakest months, making it difficult to turn bullish too early. The dollar index has moved back to its old range after what looked like a false breakout. Normally, this should be supportive for risk assets. We're seeing that in the S&P 500, which continues to rally. But Bitcoin isn't showing the same strength. On the other hand, DVOL is now trading below May's low. That's potentially bullish for Bitcoin because lower implied volatility can support a more stable environment for price. So we have conflicting signals here, and that's why I posted on X. No buy signal yet from Bitcoin's weighted risk metric. It aggregates individual cryptocurrency risk levels across the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap to create a comprehensive market risk assessment. On the active MVRV NOR metric, Bitcoin's price hasn't entered the deep accumulation zone yet. This zone indicates that less than 10% of active supply is at or below its cost basis, a condition that has historically marked the cycle bottoms. So what do you think? Has Bitcoin truly bottomed, or is the recapitulation still ahead? Let me know in the comments. Have a nice day. Bye!